Hello and welcome back. We are streaming from the Real English with Real Teachers studios here in Germany and over in England. I've done it again, Harry. I've got this. We are here to give you some English practice through conversation and live chat. So get on that live comments and we will be responding to you shortly. We're going to play a conversation game to get the fluency going. And I'm also going to check in with Harry, but we'll get to the game very soon. We're going to be snappy today, aren't we?
Yeah. Are you saying we're not normally snappy?
No, never faffing around, never wasting people's time.
Faffing, good word. Put that on the list of words to teach in this lesson. So we're going to be playing the Google search game, and we want you to be guessing the end of these searches. So this is what normal people are searching. So get in with your answers. What do you think the blank is in this question? Is it wrong to use blank? Is it wrong to use blank? Write your answers in. We're going to read them out. Let's get going, guys, and welcome to the class. Charlie, let's get going with the sponsor.
Very nice. And the sponsor is ITalki. This has very kindly been sponsored by this platform. It's an online language learning platform that Harry and I use extensively. We started on there. It was where it all began. And we think it's a very good, legitimate thing that you should use to perfect your English or any other language, because they don't just teach English, do they?
You're right. Yeah, no, you can literally learn any language on there. Don't quote me on that. There might be like some really obscure dialect they don't teach, but from what I know, there's a lot of languages on there, and we're actually going to be playing a game soon where I book a lesson for Charlie on ITalki in a random language. So I'm thinking maybe Mandarin, Polish, something quite obscure, something that he can't relate to at all, to challenge his ability to learn that language. And he's going to do the same for me. So that's going to be a bloody good laugh, seeing us suffer in those lessons. But I use this platform and it's really helping me to become a more confident Spanish speaker. I do a couple of lessons a week on ITalki and I love it. We only work with companies that we really believe in. So if you're feeling like you're not a very confident speaker, or you want to improve your pronunciation, you want to prepare for an exam, we think this is a really good option for you. So if you like it, what can they do, Chaz?
Very nice. They can click the link below in the description box and it will take you to the sign up. And after signing up and getting your first lesson, you'll be rewarded with a $10 discount that you can apply to your next lesson. And because we're on there, you can even book us. So that will be great, won't it? On to the game. So Harry, have we got any answers? Is it wrong to use blank?
Okay, so my student, Vladimir Vova, he has said, is it wrong to use, I think that is my student, I'm pretty sure it is it wrong to use Tinder? I think that is him, because today we were talking about dating in our lesson. It wasn't an inappropriate conversation. I'm very professional.
I'm not judging you. No, sure.
Yeah. I felt your gaze. So, is it wrong to use Tinder? That's a really good one. That's a really, really good one. I bet that is a high search. It's not the one we're looking for. Do you think it's wrong to use Tinder, Charlie?
No. Yeah, use whatever you want. Not to use them, but yeah, you could use any app under the sun. So I think it could be, is it wrong to use your siblings' underwear?
Is it wrong to use your siblings' underwear? Okay, let me just, no, it's not that. It's not that. Personally, it depends on the sex of your sibling. If you're a guy and you're wearing your your sister's underwear could be a bit of an issue, bit strange. But if you're just borrowing your brother's underwear because you've run out of pants, I mean, not a big deal.
Not a big deal, no. Have you done it?
I've definitely done this.
Have you? Have you really?
Yeah. I mean, me and my brother, I know my mum used to buy us very similar underpants. And I remember like we always said to my mum, we don't like tight underwear. But every Christmas she would still buy us very tight, skimpy underwear.
Very nice, very nice. I've got to write these in as we go before I forget. So to faff, skimpy, with some other things earlier. Under the sun, something under the sun.
Yeah, how did you use that? Oh, all the teachers under the sun, did you say?
I don't think it was quite that, but that's another good example of it. So it means like a full option, as many things as you can, kind of.
Yeah. If you said like, what drinks have you got? We've got everything under the sun.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah,
Oh,
we've got everything under the sun here.
Yeah, don't quote us on that one. Maybe look up. Could you look up?
Don't quote us on anything, guys.
Can you look up a better example of that?
I will do. Yeah, skimpy. Teach them skimpy, Harry. I think you've got that
I'll
one.
teach you skimpy while you get Google help on that one. So skimpy means really small and revealing. So if you meet up with your girlfriend and you can see, you know, lots of flesh, you see maybe a little bit of cleavage here. Cleavage is like a bit of top boob. But, you know, and you can see lots of flesh, lots of skin. She's wearing skimpy clothes. Skimpy. Nice. It's a nice sounding word, isn't it? Skimpy.
The best definition, a bit of top breast.
Top breast, yeah. Have you written the word cleavage in?
Yeah, I was just doing. Oh, it's a sneaky A in there.
Sneaky A, yeah. Cleavage.
Yeah.
So in a phrase, you would say, "Wow, have you seen her cleavage? Wow, yeah. Have you seen her cleavage?"
Is it wrong to stare at her cleavage?
Very good. Yeah, no, it's not that. That's not the one that I'm thinking of. But is it wrong to stare at a girl's cleavage? Well, interesting question. Guys, what do you think? What do you think at home? Write your answers in. So someone has said, is it wrong to use stimulant? So like stimulant drugs, right?
Okay, yeah. But stimulants could be anything from coffee to heroin, couldn't it?
It's true, yeah. I don't know.
Caffeine is a stimulant.
Caffeine's a stimulant. Ecstasy is a stimulant. Heroin, I don't know if heroin's a bit, it doesn't really stimulate you. It doesn't give you, I'm going to do some heroin before I start work today. It doesn't really give you energy, does it?
No, well, not from personal use, no.
No.
So Avantika has said, absolutely, it's disrespectful. So I'm assuming that's towards staring at women's cleavage. I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but what do you think, Avantika, about the reason that a woman has shown her cleavage? Is that not her suggesting something? Is it debatable?
Are you playing devil's advocate there, Charlie?
I think I am, yes. Yeah, to play devil's advocate is to play the opposite of what someone said to make the conversation potentially more controversial.
Yeah, so you're kind of like stimulating, not like heroin. You are stimulating the conversation by playing the opposite side of the argument.
Yeah, I'm being the caffeine of the conversation.
Exactly, yeah. So Charlie was playing devil's advocate. And I believe Charlie's writing that in there. So you're going to see throughout this lesson, the words we're saying, the words we're describing, they're going to be appearing in the live chat, even if you're watching it after, because we're blessed with, you know, technological advances that are just blow your socks off. Devil's advocate.
Another good phrase. Blow your socks off. So if you're ever shocked or you're amazed by something, as you have probably experienced, your socks just come off, don't they?
Oh shit, where are my socks?
Oh, it's okay. I'll borrow my brother's.
Yeah, isn't it funny? Yeah, if you're very, very surprised by something or impressed, you're like, wow, it blew my socks off.
Exactly. So yes, this class I'm sure will blow all of your socks off. And I see that Elizabeth is asking what kind of topic in this lesson what kind of topic in this English lesson? Okay. What kind of topic is this English lesson? It is fluency, practicing conversational practice basically, and using a game called Search History.
Absolutely. And if you really like this game, you can. There's a link below. It's good if you're a teacher. Bloody great way to stimulate conversation. As well as that, it's going to help your listening skills and to build your vocabulary. It's really general English. So it's best of all.
Best of both worlds.
Talking about best of all.
Well, I feel like we haven't done the online lives for a while, have we? We were quite nervous starting this.
It has been.
Normally, we're now together. We've been together for the last 2 or 3 lives. So this one's a little bit unusual for us.
It's true. It's true. Someone has asked. Joyce, student of mine, not taking lessons at the moment. Please come back. She said, "Is it wrong to cheat? Is it wrong to cheat? Naughty. Is it wrong to cheat?" The answer, of course, is no. It's fine. No. Yes, it's terrible. Do not cheat. But yeah, it's not the one on my card. Someone said, "Are you guys on Tinder?" The answer is yes, I am on Tinder. But am I an active user? No, not really. My favorite dating app is called Hinge. It's not sponsored by Hinge, but
oh god. Okay, I'm glad you let them know. Yeah, I'm not on Tinder. I've got a girlfriend, so she deleted it from my phone.
Right.
Yeah. I was having fun with it, and then she was like, "Delete."
It's great fun. It's great fun. That's the main thing. Tinder's just fun swiping, really. Vova has said, so my student Vladimir said, Grindr is the best. Well, I've never tried it, so I don't know. I can't attest to that. But we've got a really good way to say, if you don't agree with somebody, but you want to kind of end the conversation and move on, you can say, well, let's agree to disagree. Let's agree to disagree. So if Vova's like, oh, Grindr's the best, Grindr's the best. No, Tinder's the best, Tinder's the best. Oh, okay, let's agree to disagree.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's agree to disagree. Okay, so I can't wait anymore, Harry. Put us out of our misery. Tell us, what is the answer to the first question?
Okay, so the answer to the question is it wrong to use the handicap stool?
Oh, okay.
And I guess in British English, that would mean the disabled toilet.
Yes, I was just going to ask that. Yeah, do you mean stool as in the seat without a back, or the cubicle, the toilet cubicle?
Yes. So we'd say the disabled toilet or the disabled cubicle. And they'd say, in America, they'd say, hey, get out of the handicap stall. Wouldn't they?
They would say exactly that if all of them live in Texas.
Yeah, everyone lives in Texas nowadays. Yeah. So how do you guys feel about that, this issue? Is it wrong to use a disabled toilet? Personally, I think if there's not a big if there's no disabled people waiting for the disabled toilet, and you really need to use the toilet, why not? How do you feel about it, Charlie?
I think I agree with you there. Yeah, sometimes I disagree with you on these kind of things, but no, if there's no one there, then no harm, no foul, right?
Nice. No harm, no foul.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I've never used that in my life.
Well, that's why there's two of us. We bring different cultures of English together.
Absolutely, yeah. And you could also say no harm done, I guess. No harm done.
harm done. Yeah.
No harm, no foul definitely exists, right?
What did you say?
No harm, no foul definitely exists, right?
Yes, it exists.
Make that up.
Yeah, but I mean, you could spell it F-O-W-L. No, F-O-U-L.
While you check that out, I'm going to answer a question from
I've got both.
Just a Unicorn. Hi, Just a Unicorn.
Mm.
You're not just a unicorn. To us, you're also a subscriber. So off topic, but where are your glasses from, Harry? So the answer to that, this is a heavily sponsored video, isn't it? They're actually Warby Parker. Warby Parker.
Right.
And
I'm gonna interrupt that with the next game. All right, less of Harry's glasses. Next one, how to stop my mum from ...
No.
I'm joking, Harry. You can tell them where your glasses are from.
Yeah, no, Warby Parker. But there was a funny message yesterday, wasn't there, Charlie, on one of our videos about how someone said, "Oh, I think you wear your glasses so that you look more intelligent."
Yes, and right they are. Right they are.
Yeah. No, I just so anyone know, I need these. But Charlie, do you need glasses?
I do sometimes. Yeah. When I've got bad headache and the screen is hard. Oh yeah, I need to put those glasses on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a prescription. Yeah.
Haven't seen you wearing that. Are you wearing contact lenses now then?
Yeah. Yeah. Wearing my contacts.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably see the reflection from the glass in the eye.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. So yeah. Charlie definitely doesn't need glasses. Okay, so Charlie, sorry, can you repeat that one again?
How to stop your mum from... Sorry, the light. I'll do it that way. How to stop your mum from...
Okay, so Joshua Gottardo. Sorry about the pronunciation. How do I stop my mum from smoking? But he said mom, so... How do you stop your mom from smoking with an American accent?
Texan accent.
Again. Yeah. That's a good one, isn't it? How do you stop your mum from smoking?
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, I'm sure there are many people out there that want to stop their mums from smoking. And you could play a little word game on that. How do you stop your mum from looking so smoking? No, you couldn't.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Mum, can you please not wear those high heels? You are looking smoky.
Yes. Yes. So we use that as an adjective to mean quite sexy as well. You're smoking. You're very hot. The same as hot.
Exactly, yeah, smoking hot. It reminds me of that film, the Jim Carrey film, The Mask. He says, smoking.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very good impression. You just need the mask or the green paint.
Yeah. Can I just put the pink wig on?
Or the pink wig. No, don't bring that back for a while. Okay. So Anna Rita, how to stop my mum to clean the home every moment? So your mum is a bit of a clean freak. A clean freak. I'm not telling you that your mum's a freak. She's just very into cleaning. She's a bit OCD. What does OCD mean, Harry?
Obsessive compulsive. OCD is obsessive compulsive disorder. So we often say he's a bit OCD. He's a bit OCD. Obsessive in his actions. Maybe he washes up too much. Always dusting, constant dusting. You're a bit OCD.
Yeah, I am a bit OCD, but I do need to do a bit of spring cleaning or winter cleaning. What's this ladybug nonsense, Harry?
What ladybug nonsense?
Harry, sort your ladybug out, says Father Giles.
What the heck? I'm baffled. I'm totally baffled by my dad's contributions. To be honest, no idea. I'm going round my parents' house for dinner this evening, so I'm a bit gassy. Going for dinner. Dad's cooking me a soup, so looking forward to that. I'll ask him about the ladybug when I'm there. Oh, there was one on my sweater, apparently, on my jumper.
It's on your neck. It's on your neck, right there.
Oh, that's cute.
How did you get a ladybug in your house?
Yeah. Why we call them ladybugs? They're ladybirds.
Oh yeah.
We're not in America. I mean, we've got nothing against American English, but we would call this a ladybird. Please focus.
Do American? Sorry, I should let you speak.
Yeah, it's ladybird. Ladybird. We say ladybird. They say, "Hey, ladybug."
Ah, I didn't know that they call it a ladybug.
Yeah. Well, you've really distracted the class, but thank you very much for your contribution, little one. I'm going to call you
a real English ladybird.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Okay, so guys, how to stop my mum from something? Harry, have you given me your answer?
I think, well, I like some of the answers these guys are giving. How do I stop my mum from using Facebook?
That's good. Yeah. We all need our mums to get off Facebook.
My mum uses Instagram.
No, she doesn't. Really?
She follows us and we follow her. I followed her back. It's
brilliant. Okay. Yeah, my dad actually uses Facebook too much. And I've noticed that at social events with the family, it's now gone the opposite way. Like the older people are staring at their phones more than the younger people, because mainly in my family, it's their time to try and fix their phones because they've got the younger generation there to try and help them understand what's going on.
Yeah. While I've got you here, how do you uninstall this app?
Yeah, it's very much like that with my auntie. And I was in Australia last week and I went go-karting. Quite exciting moment. And I was just before I was going up to put my helmet on, get in the racing grid, my auntie's like, "Oh, Charlie, I can't understand how to get rid of the memory to do with my my videos. Do you know how to do that?" And I'm like, "What? This is not the time or the place. Know when to strike, woman, and you've really misplaced when to get your nephew on the technology."
That's ridiculous. You're literally just about to jump in and get on the track.
Exactly. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I really like that expression, Charlie. I'm not going to hold it up because I wrote it down in note form. There is a time and a place. There is a time and a place for something.
Yeah.
It's quite self-explanatory, but it's something we say as like an exclamation when we're saying like, now is not a good moment to do something or to say something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, he's saying that. Well, come on, don't ask me now. There's a time and a place. Or if you see someone doing something inappropriate, like say someone's smoking a cigarette in class, you'd be like, "Oh, come on, there's a time and a place. Don't put your cigarette out."
Yeah, it's saying that now is not the right time, and there is another time that is more appropriate for it.
Yeah, it's not the time and it's not the place either.
Yes, or the place. Yeah. So if you're doing heroin, there's probably not many times or places that would be good, would it? So you can't really use that phrase for that.
No,
If you see someone doing that.
Bad at all hours, all hours. AA or II, how to stop my mum from treating me like a kid. What? So the question is not how to stop, but it's how can I stop, or how do I stop my mum from doing something?
Very good. And Julie, not July, how do I stop my mum from telling me I need a boyfriend?
That's a good one. Bless her. Just tell her, mum, it's not helping. It's not helping me to find a boyfriend.
Or, mum, I've got a boyfriend. Back off. Yeah. I met him on Tinder last night. We've been at it for hours.
Yeah. At it. What do you mean by at it?
Just staring at each other lovingly.
So that's interesting. To be at it can mean two things. It can just mean you were doing something for hours. So yeah, we've been talking for a long time. We've been at it for like 2 hours now. The other meaning, and the reason why I paused and I was a bit like, ooh, that was bawdy, that was naughty. It means that you're having sexual relations with somebody. So you say, last night we were at it for 4 hours.
Yeah.
If you were some kind of sex machine.
You were sting. Yeah. For hours. God. Okay. And then we've got how do I stop my mum from asking for grandchildren or for a grandchild? Yeah, that's a good one.
Very good one.
You could have a child, that would help. But no, the answer is how to stop my mum from tracking my iPhone.
What? Are there mums that actually do that?
Well, I kid you not. My mum actually tracks my iPhone because I've signed up to Find Friends, the app that allows everybody to become your local stalker. I use it quite a lot now with my family and my even, and I know you'll think this is mental, but even with my girlfriend. And no, I'm not checking up on where she is to catch her in the act. It's just because we actually travel quite a lot at the moment, and it's a good way to check that they've arrived at the destination and that they are safe. And it's avoided a huge amount of arguments with my parents because they will always want me to text them when I've got to a destination or when I've come home or if I need a lift or something like that. But this gives them peace of mind and I don't have to do anything. So I agree with it.
Wow, that's quite good actually. Yeah, because that's always something obligatory. You have to do that, don't you? You let me know when you've arrived, when you've landed and stuff like that. So does this app constantly take your location? Do you have to have your location settings on all the time?
I think you do, but it doesn't drain it to the point where other apps do. I think it only asks for your location when they've asked for your location. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. So, so you said a couple of really nice things to catch somebody in the act. So Charlie didn't download this to catch Stacey in the act. Though he probably would be suspicious if he saw that Stacey was actually at mine when she was supposed to be in Hong Kong. So in the past, you could, if you did catch her in the act, how could you say that in the past tense, Chaz?
I caught her in the act.
What about in the future?
I will catch her in the act.
Or I'm going to catch her in the act.
That's more common. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to catch you in the act.
I'm going to catch you in the act. Not, I'm going to catch you in the act. Yeah. If you want to appear like a bit of a lunatic, always just tilt the head a little bit. Yeah. So that's catch some of the act. And you also said to give somebody peace of mind. That's really good. It's really common. What did you mean by that?
To give them reassurance. Yeah, it is very common, isn't it? Yeah, to make them feel comfortable and calm with something. And quickly, oh, I can't pronounce your name, but somebody said, catch somebody red-handed. Is that the same as to be caught in the act? Yes. Yeah, it's the same.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we'd always use these in the simple tenses, the present tense, the past simple, or, well, actually, we use it with going to. But yeah, generally the simple tenses. We wouldn't say I was catching him in the act. Wouldn't say it, would we?
No, I see what you mean. Yeah, not the continuous. Yeah, I was thinking perfect. You could. I've been caught in the act. Could you?
Oh yeah, I'm a liar. I'm a complete liar. Yeah, you could use it in the perfect tenses as well. Basically everything except continuous tenses.
Although, couldn't you say I've been catching him in the act for? No, you couldn't.
No, that's weird. That's weird. Unless he'd done it several times. But
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
In which case, why are you still going out with him?
I've caught him in the act. Yeah, you would say that. I've caught him in the act multiple times.
Yeah. You wouldn't say I've been catching him in the act.
He's still at it.
He's still at it. He's still at it.
Yeah, and that's actually not meaning sex. That's meaning he's just doing that thing all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, usually something bad, something that you don't want him to do.
Yeah, it's got a negative connotation.
Yeah. He's still at it. It's really, really good. He's still at it. I can't imagine Americans saying that. Hey, you still at it?
Have a limit on how many American attempts you're allowed per video. Bigallo has said, can you explain diamond geezer? He's a diamond geezer. Oh, Harry, what's a diamond geezer?
A great guy. A
Yeah.
great guy. Yeah, this is Cockney. This is kind of East London speak. So yeah, if someone calls you a diamond geezer, you should be proud. You should be happy because a diamond geezer is a good guy. Good guy.
Could you tell a smoking hot woman that she's a diamond geezer?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, you'd say she's a lovely lady. She's a little princess. Or an angel. You're an angel. Or something like that.
All right, darling. Yeah. Okay. So let's go on to the next one.
It's my turn, isn't it?
It's your turn. But guys, you're doing fantastically. I'm loving your answers. And I love the synonymous phrases that you're suggesting as we go. We've got some great content. Hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for Harry's round.
Okay, so the next one is it weird that I want Is it weird that I want So get your answers in, guys. Is it weird that I want Put your answers in and we'll read them out. Chaz, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just reading the comments. What does a brick mean? And then your dad said brick means being reliable. I thought a brick in slang meant a poo. To lay a brick.
Yeah, you could say I laid a brick. And that would mean you did a big poo.
This might be a generational confusion, isn't it?
Yeah. I can see why a brick would be reliable. They're very strong. Thanks to Heat Peter. It's nice to see my dad in there just helping people. If you have any questions of any kind, my dad will be there responding till the end of the class.
I've thought of a good solution. I think, isn't Peter retired now? Is he retired?
He is, yeah. He's fully retired.
He should be the next teacher.
He could, yeah. He could be the third one, wouldn't he? It would be hard to get him set up. Imagine 3 people going between 3 cameras.
Yeah.
I could just get my dad to sit here with a dictionary. You know, like on Countdown. You know,
yeah,
on Countdown.
Yeah.
So we'd just be like, oh, can we check that, Dad? And he'll just be sitting at the back on the sofa or something.
The adjudicator. That's the word, isn't it? Adjudicator.
Adjudicator. Yeah. Yeah. The dictionary man. There you go. So.
Or woman.
Or woman. Sure. Sure. Okay. So is it weird that I want a big poo? That's not relevant, is it? A handsome man like you to be my friend. Okay. Possible.
Did you read that out just out of interest or just to boost your ego?
Oh well, it could have been referring to either of us. Could have been referring to either of us. So I just picked that because I saw the word handsome and I was like, oh, it could be about me.
Okay. Is it weird? I
never want to exercise.
Oh God, Edward Stafford. Naughty. We should ban Edward Stafford. Is it weird that I want to live in an inhabitant island? Oh, okay. Inhabited island. An uninhabited, he probably means. Oh, that's Ian. Hello, Ian. Uninhabited, meaning deserted. A deserted island. No one there.
Yes, uninhabited. Yeah. Inhabitant, an inhabitant would be someone who lives, so a person. So like in England, why am I got the giggles? I don't know why. I've got the giggles. So like Bedford, for example, my town, lovely town, has 100,000 inhabitants. 100,000 inhabitants. Is it weird that I want you to read it out loud? Okay. I don't know why anyone would search on Google for that, but you know, it's possible. But I like it. Yeah, it's good banter.
There was a pause. I didn't hear you, but Abdu says, "Is it weird that I want to watch your videos every day?" We got to love that, haven't we? Hey.
Abdu, thank you very much. And no, it's not weird. We love that. We love that. And if you are new to the channel, remember to hit subscribe and click the little bell next to it. And that's what I do. When I find a YouTube channel that I like, I go back and watch all of their old stuff. Especially if you're learning a language, repetition is very important as well. So if you like a video, keep on watching it. It will reinforce that vocab and make it more active for you.
Definitely. And I hope this resembles a bell, but I did notice that a lot of people don't have the bell activated. So as Harry said, ring-ing, but that is the way to get us coming through to your notifications when we're live. That's the only way. Get it ringing. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Really nice drawing of a bell, by the way.
Thanks, honey.
Really nice. Is it weird that I want to, oh no, I thought you just read that one out. Is it weird that I want to eat food all day? It's a good one. It's a good one. Shall I put you guys out of your misery, or have you got any more good answers to read out? Is it weird that I want a multilingual Chinese dictionary?
Is it weird that I want the Queen to be my nan? Yeah, that is a bit weird. Oh, well, unless you just want to be the king one day.
To be her nan?
Yeah, or his nan. Just a unicorn. Maybe it's female. I don't know.
Well, I think the Queen would be, I don't think that's weird. I think it'd be nice to have the Queen as your nan. You get nice Christmas presents. Well,
it would also mean that you're heir to the throne. So you just want to be royalty, I guess.
Yeah, well, maybe she just have her as a kind of godmother kind of nan.
Godmother kind of nan.
Godnan.
Nan, can you be that kind of godmothery kind of nan?
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Is it weird that I want crack? Or oh no, he said a crack. Is it weird that I want a crack?
What's a crack?
Well, lots of different ways we could talk about it. We could talk about the crack. If you say, I love the crack. Like in Ireland and stuff, I see Charlie's making a bemused face.
It's more like what's the crack kind of thing. Like what's up?
But wouldn't you say I love the crack?
I wouldn't, but I'm not Irish, and I don't know if you are. You could say, "What's the crack?" Did I just say that?
But I'm not Irish, and I'm pretty sure you're not Irish, but I'm not sure. Yeah, what's the crack is what they say in Ireland.
Anyway, yeah, what's the crack? That means what's going on.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what's happening? Yeah, ¿qué pasa? Kind of vibe. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put you out of your misery. The answer is it weird that I want a zombie apocalypse? A zombie apocalypse.
Oh, wow. Okay. You want to be in a post-apocalyptic world, do you?
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? But I guess some people, as humans, we want to observe disaster. We want to see something terrible happening. You know, like those weird videos of like people that kind of end up dying. We're curious to see it, like a terrible motorcycle crash. We're kind of curious to see it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for lowering the tone there. To put somebody out of their misery, Harry, what does that mean? You've used it. I've used it. Let's explain it.
Okay. So to put someone out of their misery is to bring an end or to end suspense or suffering. So if someone is being tortured and they just want to end it all, sorry, I'm lowering the tone again, but they are having a terrible time. And to be honest, they would rather be dead. So you could say, I'm going to put him out of his misery, for example. Or, oh yeah, I ran over a deer the other day. I was driving, I ran over a deer, and then I got out my shovel from the boot and I put it out of its misery. That's an example.
Thank you. Yeah, that's really good. So guys, just don't show any weaknesses in front of Harry, otherwise he'll think that you need putting out of your own misery.
But out of the death context, sorry, I feel like I should say it. So the way I said it here was that, okay, you're all in suspense. You're like, oh, what's the answer? What's the answer? It's like, oh, shall we put them out of their misery? So let's just tell them what the answer is and end this suspense.
Yes, that's a little bit less morbid, a little bit less about death. Yeah, that's exactly how we've used it, how both of us have used it, I think. Okay, should we go on to one more?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Why do Americans wear? Sorry for the handwriting, it was a bit rushed. Why do Americans wear?
Why do Americans wear? ...
Of course, it's not just why do Americans wear?
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Wouldn't make sense because wear, we have to have an object. We need to say something.
And that's why he's a real English teacher.
Exactly. So I'm going to guess. Oh, Winnie's straight in with cowboy hats. Why do Americans wear cowboy hats?
I saw you so close to going into American then. I saw your side of your mouth going a bit like that. Why do Americans wear?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why do they wear cowboy hats? Well, not all of them do. I don't think many in the East or the West Coast do, but yeah, some southern states do indeed wear cowboy hats. Have you ever gotten into that fad? It's not a fad, is it? It's
wearing cowboy hats.
A never-ending strange fashion for most people, isn't it?
Especially weird for us, because I guess the reason they wear them is to protect them from the sun.
Oh yeah. As I said earlier, I was in Australia last week. Get me, and it was really hot, and their culture is very much to protect yourself. They're more educated with the sun than British people, and they were all telling me, "Where's your hat? Where's your hat, Charlie?" I don't own a hat. What's wrong with not owning a hat? And they're like, oh, you're going to die.
You know what they say about people who don't wear hats? They die.
Exactly. Oh, not got a hat on. You're going to be dead soon. Yeah.
Ooh. So they said, where's your hat, mate? Where's your hat?
Where's your hat, mate? Yeah.
Charlie, there's something excellent that you said. You're like, I was in Australia last week. Get me. I was in Australia last week. Get me.
Get me. Yes. Yeah. Very, very. What's the word when it's like a small but specific thing? A nice little touch. Can't think of the word, but a nicety towards slang. A subtle something.
Jargon.
Subtle jargon. Yeah, maybe.
So, yeah, it's like an interjection or something. It's like something you say. It's like you're self-deprecating in a way, aren't you? Or you're kind of being sarcastic and trying to play down. You're trying to be modest, basically. It's like a modest thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tricky to explain, but yeah, it is trying to be more modest about something. So I said I've been in Australia, and I had said that for the second time, so I felt like I was going on about traveling. So I said, "Get me!" Like, oh, look how amazing I am. Get me.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to show that you're not showing off. You want to be like, yeah, okay, I went to Australia, but get me. Oh yeah, look at me talking about myself again.
Yeah. Like, oh God, I've got 102,000 subscribers. Get me.
Yeah, you got 51. 51 of them are mine.
Yeah, didn't think of that. Yeah, we've got to say that when we tell people. Not that we tell loads of people. It's not a big deal. Whatever.
Yeah. So Daniela said, hi, Daniela. Daniela is my friend. Daniela said, why do Americans wear fanny packs? Why do Americans wear fanny packs? I think the question is, why do Americans call them fanny packs?
What do we call them, Harry?
We call them bum bags. Bum bags. But again, why do we call them bum bags? Because they rest on the bum?
Yeah, they don't really. We normally wear them at the front, and nowadays we do them across the chest to look cool. A fanny pack. Well, fanny in America means bum, doesn't it? So apparently, no difference. Yeah.
Yeah, although we've had comments from Americans who say we definitely don't say. Like, I've never heard an American say, "Hey, nice fanny."
Don't think anyone's ever said that. Yeah, that honestly, Harry, that is your limit. You're not allowed any more today.
That's the. Can I do? Go on, one more.
Go on then.
Where's my fanny pack?
Yeah, apologies, all Americans. Okay, why do Americans wear Trump-inspired haircuts? Oh wow, do they? Do they?
Mm. So, would we wear a haircut, Chaz?
I would let him off there, meaning I wouldn't try to correct that, Ian. But yeah, we normally just have a haircut, right? Or
yeah. Don't just not correct him because he's your mate.
No, I just don't think it's that bad a mistake.
I'm joking. No, yeah, I know what you mean. For the purpose of this game, it's fine. You could say, why do they all rock that haircut? Why do they all rock? Have you heard that expression?
I have, but that suggests that he is thinking it's kind of good. It's like a positive.
He's rocking a new haircut.
Why do they sport?
Why do they sport that haircut?
It's a bit old English, isn't it?
Yeah.
What my dad would say.
Why do they all go for? Let's say.
Go for. Yes. Why do they all go for a Trump-inspired haircut?
Yeah. Or a little bit more formal, we could say, why do they all opt for?
Opt for. There we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. I would never have my hair like Trump. He's got really weird hair, isn't he?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do a Trump impression. Why do Americans wear yoga pants as pants? Pants as in, like, why do they wear them as underpants or as trousers? I'm confused by the word pants here.
Yeah, I mean, you probably know this, but in the UK, we call pants underwear, or pants is underwear. And in America, they call that trousers. They find the word trousers hilarious.
Well, yeah. Do they know what they are?
Yeah, but they think it's like really old English or really proper.
Yeah. I like saying trousers. I think it's a nice. Oh, the Ladybird's back on my PC.
Okay, well, I think that means we should put them out of their misery again. Why do Americans wear? Why do Americans
Tons
wear?
of belly fat.
Tons of belly fat.
That's another comment. Someone said that.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't answer that to sort of not get in trouble. But yeah, it's funny. I mean, it's not funny. I have no opinion, no comment.
Yeah.
Why do Americans wear shoes inside?
Wow, that's exactly what my student Vova said. Why do Americans wear shoes in the house?
Oh, there we go. Very good.
Well done, Vova. And I just say, good luck to Vova tomorrow. He's got an exam and he's been working very hard for it. He's got his CPE exam, the C2 exam.
Oof.
Good luck.
Yeah, best of luck.
So is that the end then?
I think that concludes the lesson or the conversation class. Yes. So well done, everybody. Fantastic participation throughout. They were very active, weren't they?
They were so active. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. If you're new here, remember to click subscribe. And all of you, if you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. And even leave us a comment after as well, because that helps us with the stats and to get people engaging with our content. So that's always really good as well.
Exactly. And just before we go, we are doing immersion courses. So if you want to come and live with us for a week, we are doing them. And we've got one coming up in December. And we've also got one in March, haven't we? We
have, yeah. And that's going to be a week long as well. It's going to be 8 days, 7 nights down in Brighton. Really, really excited for it. We've extended it because people were like, we've having such a good time. We'd love it to be longer. We've done 6 immersion courses now. That one's going to be our 7th. And yeah, we really encourage you to come because we won't be doing them for a long time because Charlie's moving to Australia. So we need to change things up a little bit.
Exactly. But there we go. Thank you very much for your participation. And we will see you again soon. Thank you, Harry, for being such a good teacher.
Thank you, Charlie. You too. You've been a wonderful real teacher today. I love you.
Thanks. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye for now.
Ciao.